Hello friends! Welcome back to the Jerica Zimmerman channel. I seriously contemplated changing the name of this channel. And if you don't know why, you should check out the video before this one because, once you see that video, then it'll make more sense. But I realized this was a name that a lot of you were introduced to me as. So I'm gonna keep it. It's gonna be a stage name of sorts. I actually never legally changed my name, so, that turned out. Speaking of my last video, I've been wanting to follow that video up with another video that shows you a little bit more what life has looked like for me after divorce. So I wanted to take you guys on a bit of a day in my life, and things are kind of slipping back into normalcy. Obviously, I'm filming again, which I missed you guys so much, so I'm really happy about that. You guys will be happy to know that I've continued working out. The condo that I live in now actually has a gym inside of it, which is almost always empty, and that's super convenient. And don't worry, I will get into it, show you more of my condo, give you a bit of a condo tour. That video is not gonna last long because this is pretty much 70% of the condo. You're seeing it. This is the tour, basically. And I'm sure a lot of you are curious about how I'm gonna be working out of it. I'm definitely downsizing, so that'll be interesting figuring that out. I don't think I have it 100% figured out just yet, but maybe that's something that we can figure out together. I'm really loving the comments from the last video, by the way. Thank you so much. I'm working through the comments right now. I will get back to you because it does mean so much to me, how much support I've been getting around this whole thing. As you guys saw from my last video, I packed as many things as I could into a big crate, but I did pack cameras and filming stuff in my luggage that I was gonna bring with me with every intention to film me rebuilding my life. But once I got here, I didn't want to do that. Suddenly it seemed very important that I just put myself into this cocoon of healing, focusing on myself. And that meant not sharing a lot of it. The past couple months have been an almost complete retreat into my life privately. And that has helped me so much heal and move forward. So I hope you guys understand there's not a ton of footage about me setting my condo up and my office up. Moving into a condo has been a big learning experience. I haven't lived in a condo in 10 years, over 10 years maybe. I left a lot of stuff in Washington, a lot of stuff. And that was actually pretty therapeutic. I'm building my space specifically how I want it to look like. As you can see, I like a lot of green. So there's pops of green all over this condo, which brings me to the present day. I'm back to work. I have a laser machine that I need to set up, and I have another one that I have to film a review for. Then I have to get out of this condo for a little bit, get some groceries, and maybe take a walk around this really cool neighborhood that I live in now. I'm really glad that I decided to move here because it's been so nice and so cool. I also have this office chair that I need to assemble and put together. And there is Jiggy enjoying her toy. And yes, she also threw up on my rug there. Jiggy, did you throw up on my rug? Did you? She did. Please don't throw up on my rug after I clean it. The worst roommate. I think I got most of it out. Don't even look at me. So it's actually the next day, and sometimes that happens. I lose track of time. So we are going to resume what I was hoping to accomplish yesterday, today, including setting up this chair. How am I? Oh my God, way too bright. Okay, there we go. The instructions look simple enough, and it's actually a chair meant for people who like to sit cross-legged. So hopefully this is the chair that I end up with by the end of me putting it together. So at first glance, the instructions did seem pretty straightforward and easy to follow, but unfortunately, they were not in chronological order, which really bugged me as someone who gets triggered by something like this. Do you see how step 6 is all the way at the bottom? Why are you the way that you are? Why? So even though I did a few steps out of order, it didn't really make that much of a difference. I managed to figure it out, so it wasn't the biggest deal. Aside from that, the instructions were pretty easy to follow, and I did manage to put together this chair pretty quickly. I've put together a few office chairs in my day, so there was nothing too crazy about this one, even though it was configured a little bit differently because of the fact that you could sit cross-legged on this chair. However, I did run into a snag. There were parts missing from this chair. There were supposed to be washers included to help with the screws, and I didn't get any. The spot where they were supposed to be was empty, and that has never happened before, so I was a little confused. Even though I didn't have those washers, and they should really be installed with those screws to help with load bearing, I decided to just forge ahead and assemble this chair anyways. I checked the Amazon listing to see if anyone else left a review mentioning missing washers, and there weren't any. So this definitely could have been just a me thing. In any case, I was still able to put the chair together, and once I did, it was a lot of fun to just roll around and try it out. You can use the chair like this to be seated comfortably, or they even have it so that you can go like this and then cross your legs forward like so. I've never seen an office chair like this before. It's so much fun. I can see myself definitely being more comfortable. However, one thing I will say, I don't know how ergonomic this setup is. So maybe for long hours, it might not be ideal. If you have short spurts working in your home office and you want something a little bit more comfortable, then I really like this chair a lot. I like that it has wheels in the bottom, and the wheels actually have brakes on them, so you're not going to be always spinning around all the time. I will say that climbing onto this thing and then off is a little awkward. It's not as smooth as one would think. But yeah, I do like it. I feel like the cushions are really soft. I wish this chair had armrests. The back support's great. You can adjust the height on the side here. You can make this super tall. Oh, but then the bottom doesn't go up. Yeah, the bottom of the chair doesn't go up, just the top of it. It's kind of awkward. So here is the chair in my office space. I have two desks. I have a standing desk behind me and a desk over here where I would want to be seated. And as you can see, even though my office is pretty small, it's definitely smaller than what I've had in the past, this chair fits pretty nicely inside of it. Yeah, I can see myself working in this room on this chair pretty comfortably. Although I do wish, things that I'm noticing, I wish the part where I'm crossing my legs, I wish this was a bit higher, because I'm probably gonna be moving forward a lot just because it's a little bit lower than what I'm used to when I cross my legs. Let me try it this way. See if it'll store under my desk nicely when I'm not using it. It does tuck away nicely when I'm not using it, so that is great. And with the office chair assembled, I decided to go on a walk. And this neighborhood is absolutely one that is so much fun to take walks around, because there's so many cool spots to eat, like this place, the world's best burger. Are you kidding me? But generally, there's everything that you could want here in terms of food. They've got so many cute little shops. This Thai place, the best Thai food I've ever had in my life. I'm not exaggerating at all. Try the pad see ew and even the fried rice. Very, very delicious. I also really love how the restaurants really go out of their way to make their stores look super cute on the streets. I have truly really loved living here, and choosing this neighborhood was a big part of my healing journey for sure.
Now that I'm free from all the chains you've kept me in, I'll be okay. Now that I've found the only way to get myself home again, I'll be okay. Moving
Not only does this neighborhood have really fun shops, but the people here are super cool too. Like this person that I ran into, she has a following on TikTok where she does dances. I was watching her for a bit, just completely in awe of her bravery, because while I do have a YouTube channel myself and I know what it's like to be nervous recording yourself, I can't imagine doing this in public like that. I'm a big fan of stepping out of your comfort zone. If there's any opportunity to do it, I say go for it, because only good things come from that. What I also like about this neighborhood is that even though it's pretty urban, there are these pockets where you feel like you're in nature. Really, I have everything that I need right here. And this restaurant, also delicious. If you love Italian food, you gotta try Papa Giuseppe's. Such good food.
Now that I've found the only way to get myself home again, I'll be okay.
I am back from my walk and I have some organizing to do in this office, which is why I'm not going to do an official office tour until later. Actually, this is probably it. This is the office tour. Done. It's not very big. I think it's like 5 by 9 feet, if that. So it took a little bit of creative furniture arranging. A few trips to IKEA back and forth, I will be honest. But you know what? I do love this space. I think it's a really good working space. And yeah, I just kind of feel very productive in here. I love that it's so full of light. That's one of the things that I've missed so much about Ontario are the skies, like the huge skies and the beautiful sunsets and sunrises that you get here that you just don't quite get over in Washington State. If you could imagine Twilight, the movie, it is just like that. It's gloomy, it's rainy a lot of the time, and there are so many trees, something that I thought I would actually really like, but once you live there, it's hard to ignore how isolating it is. I did kind of feel isolated living out there in the forest. Over here, it's just beautiful big skies. Just being in this environment has helped me so much with my mental health, which is awesome. So because this space is super small, I'm really glad that the laser machines that I've been sent are also very compact. Like, look how small this is. I have to also set up the WeCreate, which I hope to put right over there. They'll be next to each other. I've done a few test runs on this guy. It's such a cool machine. I can't wait to show you more about this laser machine in a future video. But I also have to set up the WeCreate, so it'll be interesting seeing them side by side here.
About tomorrow, and it's okay, baby. Don't you know that it's over? You know we're gonna make it out alive. Oh baby, don't you know that it's over? Oh baby, watching the sun go down.
And as I picked up that screwdriver off of the ground, I thought to myself, this is interesting. 4 months ago, I was in Washington State, not really sure where my life was headed. Now here I am, putting together this laser machine, completely independent, and doing a pretty okay job at it too. Except when my camera doesn't focus properly, like right there. But one thing I've come to realize is that stressing out over things that you can't control is such a waste of time. All you can do is focus on what you can control, do your best, and really trust the universe to do its thing. And ever since I've adopted that mindset, life has been so much easier and so much less stressful. Letting go sounds scary, but trust me, once you do, life gets so much cooler. So I've successfully installed the WeCreate, and I'm not gonna lie, it took a little bit of troubleshooting because my Mac was not recognizing the WeCreate, and I tried a few things, and what ultimately worked was unplugging the cord from the machine itself instead of trying different ports on the computer. So there is a little bit of that, whereas the xTool, it just started up right away. Wow, look at these two right next to each other. They're both very orange. I wonder if they did that on purpose. Because the color of the xTool used to be green and now it's orange. I don't know, but thank you so much for choosing to join me these past couple of days. I'm back to work, I'm sharing, I'm building, I'm creating. I can't wait to show you guys my review of this machine, the WeCreate Lumos, and also the xTool F2. And while I was setting this up and troubleshooting this guy, I was sitting on this chair and it was so comfortable. I really do like it. I think it's the type of office chair that will work well for those who just want to cross their legs, or they're not big on having their legs dangling. Again, I don't know how ergonomic it is, and I don't know how this will last over a span of time. As you saw, it was missing those washers, the metal piece that goes between the screw and the furniture, so that's concerning. But I'm going to contact them and hopefully they'll have a resolution. I'm sure something like that. They'll be quick to send over those missing parts. But again, that's not the greatest customer experience. Other than that, I really do like this chair. And it is pretty comfortable. I like how squishy it is. I really hope you liked the video, and I hope that you guys like that I'm back, the new settings and everything else. I really do hope that it's something that you enjoy and continue to watch. If you have any feedback, leave it in the comments below, and I do hope to see you in the next video. Bye guys.